What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Monday, March 31st. We have 8 games to talk about today. We had 4-2 yesterday on Sunday. I had to work in the morning, so I didn't do a video. So, irrelevant. But with 4-2, only missed Phoenix and Charlotte because I was giving them a shot. They needed those games in a sense. Like, Charlotte really doesn't care, but Phoenix needed that game to get to the 10 seed, and they did not. So, either way, 4-2 on to today. First game up, we got the Heat and the Wizards. Heat are road favorites, 8.5 points. Totals at 216. I'm on the Heat. Just going to continue to fade the Wizards. Wizards are the second worst team, only above the Jazz in the league this year at 16-58. Jazz are 16-59. Yeah, just not looking their way. Of course, they can cover this number. They could play inspired and try to win this game for some reason, but I'm just going to continue to fade them for the rest of the year, pretty much. They just lost by 50 points to the Pacers, so that means that you're not trying, in my opinion. Just playing the game, you know. So Heat minus 8.5 for that one. Utah and Charlotte. Charlotte and Utah both not playing for anything. Charlotte's been eliminated. Utah has been eliminated for a while. Don't know. No real reason to bet this game with other spots on the card. So I guess I'd lean Charlotte. Orlando and the Clippers. Initially, I thought Clippers, but Kawhi Leonard is going to be out this game. Magic are still missing Suggs and Cole Anthony. They are playing better than they had been. They're 6-4 in their last 10 straight up, 7-3 against the spread. Clippers are 7-3 straight up, 8-2 against the spread. Clippers better against the spread this season, but we like betting the Clippers at home. Clippers are 25-11 at home versus 17-21 on away from home. And with the minus 2.5. We definitely need them to win the game, not just cover. So, maybe lean Magic, but don't really have a good play in this one. I'd like to bet the under with these two teams, but I'm going to stay off this one as well. Pacers and Kings, I would lean Pacers at home. Pacers are 24-10 at home this season versus Sacramento is 17-19 on the road. Pacers just coming off that big win versus Washington. They're coming off a loss versus the Thunder, and the Washington game was the one before that. Losing to the Thunder is not a terrible thing. Thunder are the best team in the NBA, 70% against the spread cover rate, which is crazy. This Kings team, however, on the road is not where we like to trust them, and Pacers are playing for more, trying to hold their fourth spot in the Eastern Conference against the Pistons. The Kings are trying to hold on to the 10th seed, keep these Suns out. Fun fact, the Mavericks are now the 9th seed above the Kings and the Suns. So all that crying that Mavericks fans did, they're still going to be in the playoffs. Still going to have a chance at the playoffs. So say all that to say this, lean Pacers in this game, minus 5.5. Next game up, we have the Boston Celtics and the Memphis Grizzlies. I was told that Jaylen Brown may not play in this game, so that's what we're going to have to watch. Let's see if we can figure that out. He's questionable against the Grizzlies due to a right knee posterior impingement. So, not a doctor, but that doesn't sound good. Let's see what the Grizzlies are looking like. John Morant is in, Pullen is out, and Brandon Clark is out. So, maybe a little boost to the Grizzlies. Maybe he didn't really play that much in their last game. We know where they are. They're the 2nd seed on the Eastern Conference. And they're really not worried about anybody catching them, I don't think. Let's check it out one more time. So, The Knicks are 8 games back of the Celtics, and 12 games back of the Cavs. So both the Celtics and the Cavs are pretty stout in their positions there. They could probably start resting players, which makes me not want to bet on the Cavs, Celtics, and the Thunder, because also what are they playing for? So this number right here, 5-point spread with the Grizzlies. I don't know if that's enough for me to want to bet the Grizzlies. I think the Celtics can still win by 6. So stay off that game as well. Next game up, Bulls and Thunder. Thunder are 15.5-point favorites against a Bulls team that's been rolling. 8-2 against the spread in their last 10, 7-3 straight up. Only losing to the Rockets, the Suns, and the Mavericks in their last game by 1 point. So beating teams like the Lakers twice, the Nuggets, Kings, the Jazz, the Nets, the Pacers. So not all of murderers row, but they did whip up on the Nuggets and the Lakers, and then turn around and beat the Lakers again with a last-minute Josh Giddey half-court 3. So they were feeling pretty good coming into that Dallas game, and then they lost by 1. I like the over. I like the over in this game. I think confidence is at an all-time high for Chicago. I think that they could probably cover this 15.5-point spread as well, the way they've been playing. And like I said, I think the Thunder, the Celtics, and the Cavs might start resting players getting ready for the playoffs, because nobody can catch any of those 3 teams. So, well, Celtics might be able to catch the Cavs, but that's not really what they're trying to do, I don't think. So, I would lean the Bulls, but I like the over a lot. The Bulls play a really fast pace, and I think the Thunder can keep up with them. So, over 238.5, 239, whichever you have. Nets and Mavericks. I kind of like the Mavericks to continue what they're doing, and I don't think the Nets are worried about covering on the road. Nets have also been eliminated on the Eastern Conference with the Sixers, Hornets, and the Wizards. Injuries. So, last game we had Davis, Washington, Jones, Thompson, Dinwiddie. I think that's sufficient enough to beat this Brooklyn team of Johnson, Williams, Clowney, Martin, and Johnson. So that's where I'm going to roll. Mavs -9 with the more motivation, more to play for. Rockets and Lakers. Lakers -5. Rockets on the back-to-back at home. Lakers record at home is pretty good this year. Lakers at home are 28-9 on the season. So we know they've been rolling recently after Luka, but all season long they've been a force at home. So Rockets coming into town on the back-to-back. Let's keep with the Lakers train. So Lakers -5. Those are going to be the plays. If I had to pick my favorites, I like the Heat -5, or sorry, I like the Heat -8.5. I like the Pacers -5. I like the Bulls Thunder over, and I like the Lakers -5. So those are going to be the 4. Lock those in. Let's get this money. We'll be back tomorrow to talk some more NBA, and bet responsibly. I'll see you then.